Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back in with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be comparing the iPhone 14 versus the iPhone 15. And when it comes to optics, they pretty much look identical with some few tweaks here and there. Analyzing the phones from the back, 99.9% of the time you won't even be able to tell which is which, but more so I'm going to be analyzing whether the upgrade really is worth it. So as I mentioned already, looking at these phones from the back, they look so identical. Even the camera placements and how they're put together. For my use, the iPhone 15, even though it's only like a gram or two lighter than the iPhone 14, it feels way lighter and feels smoother. And on top of that, it feels just a whole lot more comfortable as compared to the iPhone 14. Now, the iPhone 14 has a 12 megapixel main camera with ultra wide lens, while the iPhone 15 has a 48 megapixel camera with the ultra wide lens as well. One of the most immediate differences that is at least recent when it comes to iPhone is the addition of USB-C as compared to Lightning. Now this is something that can maybe get some getting used to if you've been using Lightning all along. But at the same time, the USB-C does offer some perks in that you can use it as a display if you want to connect your iPhone to your computer, and on top of that you can also use it as USB-C host mode, and by doing that you can connect even a mouse. Other than that, they're both 6.1-inch display screens, and they both have OLED and are both XDR compatible. The one difference of course is that the iPhone 15 comes straight with Dynamic Island, whereas the iPhone 14 you would need to either get the Pro or the Pro Max to get Dynamic Island. And honestly, Dynamic Island is pretty cool. It makes the phone look neat, and it honestly just stands out, and it adds character to the cell phone. And in terms of brightness, the iPhone 15 can get up to 1000 nits and then shoot all the way up to 1600 nits for peak brightness, and then even get up to 2000 when it's peak brightness outdoors, whereas the iPhone 14 will get to about 800 nits and then maybe peak at 1200 nits. And this also is something little, but the little things just do make phones that much better. The iPhone 15 has auto brightness. Although it's not a game changer, it's at least something that makes the phone much simpler and more convenient to use. But then on the flip side, the iPhone 14 has a louder stereo speakers. So generally it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges, where the iPhone 15 has a better screen and display, whereas the iPhone 14 has a better stereo speaker. So they're both iOS 17 compatible, with the exception that the iPhone 15 will have longer software life just because it's a later model. When it comes to the battery life, they charge at roughly about the same rate, getting to 50% in about 30 minutes, but different other tests and various other sources I've gotten show that the iPhone 14 is just slightly faster, whereas the iPhone 15 has a better battery life. So the cameras on both of these is by far what sets them apart. The iPhone 14 has a 12 megapixel main camera with an f1.5 dual pixel autofocus and a 12 megapixel ultra wide f2.4 aperture camera. Meanwhile, the iPhone 15 has a 48 megapixel f1.6 dual pixel autofocus with a 12 megapixel ultra wide f2.4 aperture camera. Now this is no knock at the iPhone 14, but the iPhone 15 just clearly has better pictures. It's a later model, and on top of that, the iPhone 15 lineup arguably had the best cameras of the year, and even the low light pictures look better on the iPhone 15. And beyond that, the iPhone 15 has an A16 Bionic chip, whereas the iPhone 14 has the A15 Bionic chip. So basically your GPU and CPU will just be slightly faster on the iPhone 15. So coming down to it, the iPhone 15 is brighter, it has a Dynamic Island, and by far the cameras are way better. Whereas the iPhone 14 has better stereo speakers, it's more affordable, and it charges just slightly faster than the iPhone 15. And in the end, the iPhone 15 is better, and it is leagues ahead of the iPhone 14 when it comes to the camera quality. But that's the thing though, the jump from the 14 to the 15 isn't anything drastic. It's not going to be as dramatic as going from, say, the iPhone 10 to the iPhone 14, or from the iPhone 12 to the iPhone 15. The changes are going to be there, but it's not going to be anything that makes the differences from the two phones worlds apart. The iPhone 15 is great and it has better specs, but upgrading isn't totally gonna make a huge difference. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. JEDIJA, and out.